think people are mistaken by this and people feel that
For the parents who are staying alone, they have many problems, but there is underreporting of these problems. Like if they have major pains and all, they'll be just saying, no, it's a small ache, nothing, it's just a bruise. But they won't be reporting these issues.
the cons and pros we need to know about these services before we hire a professional nursing service at home.
The issues with elderly are, and we tackle them on a daily basis.
So sometimes it's so difficult to manage their health over a phone call, and I feel that's the biggest issue most of us are facing.
Professional help is easily available, then it is definitely good for the parents who are staying alone. So what happens is they can't tackle the emergencies then. If we have a trained nurse at home, then yes, they do know the emergencies, they can tackle them well. The remote location, some village in some Saptari taluka. If that frequent monitoring is there, that can be uploaded on these apps and I can check the vitals from my office itself.
Correct. Hi guys, I am Anna Karina and this is our first ever podcast at The Care Pet. Most of us must be thinking, what exactly do we do at The Care Pet? Well, our startup, as I've mentioned in our previous videos, is not just a startup. It's an emotion where our trusted caregivers and our professional nurses are provided at home and help millions. And to reflect upon that, we have a very esteemed guest with us, Dr. Prachi, who's going to tell us why these services are so important and what are the cons and pros we need to know about these services before we hire a professional nursing service at home. So, doctor, if you may tell our small little audience a little about yourself and what do you actually do every day for as a profession?
So I'm Dr. Prachi Mungi. I'm currently working as a senior resident in Department of Anesthesiology in Goa Medical College. So we do handle the OT patients, then we also see ICU patients. We come across a lot of elderly patients also. So yeah, we do know what the issues with elderly are and we tackle them on a daily basis. If I may ask you, can you tell our small audience about what do you feel about these services and how so many people, especially the parents who are living alone, how do they tackle lives alone and why do you feel it's so important that these services have to be provided to them? The thing is about the parents who are staying alone, they have many problems, but there is underreporting of these problems. Like if they have major pains and all, they'll be just saying, no, it's a small ache, nothing, it's just a bruise, but they won't be reporting these issues. But if you're taking care at their level, if you're seeing them every day, then you know what those problems really are. Also, I've seen so many times that when we are outside or when we are going for further studies, so many of our parents or relatives, they call and they'll be we're not feeling well. So sometimes it's so difficult to manage their health over a phone call. And I feel that's the biggest issue most of us are facing. So what you can tell us about that? I call my parents if I'm traveling outside for some work or something. And if I ask my parents, they say I'm fine. They won't tell what their exact issues are. Also like differences in body languages. I will notice if they are having any problem, if their gait there is imbalance, suppose, or if they are having slight confusion. These things are often ignored on the phone calls because they won't report their issues, and these are the things which you notice only by staying with that person. Correct. So yes, that is their mentality. They are like, I'm fine, I will see. Yeah. It is okay, it's just a small issue, it's nothing big, why are you worrying so much? These are the answers you do get. Correct. So you feel that maybe if there would be a professional at home, like a professional nurse, that would be a greater... It would be a greater help if there is things are easily available. Yes. Okay. Most of the time I've seen that, we are not aware about these professional services at home. Due to a phone call, we need to go miles away if the hospital is, and the charges are so much. So what do you feel about professional help being available at home? If professional help is easily available, then it is definitely good for the parents who are staying alone, especially those elderly who are either staying with just a couple or just a father who's staying alone in a house. If they have professional help, it will be a well and good. Because what will happen is, what happens in these cases, most of the times they report to hospital when this appear as emergencies. If there is a slight, suppose, let's consider for example, stroke. Initial symptoms would be what? There will be slurring of speech, suppose, or there will be slight deviation of mouth, which can be reported if there is professional help at home. Correct. But these things don't get reported. They think that okay, there's some issue. They don't understand most of. Only if they have a fall or if there is sudden collapse or sudden cardiac arrest, and this then they will report to the hospital. Or if it's worsened that they are not able to move at all, and then some neighbor notices, this person has not come out of the house, and then they have a check on them. Then you come to know, oh, this issue is happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, this do increase the professional, like this I would say rather they do increases the healthcare problems also, that they will report as a emergencies, as a complication, but not when it can be sorted at an easier level.
True. And most like these services are made available right now, so it can help a lot here. Also, doctor, I've seen that since our population is increasing, do you think the economic care for elderly people, and do you feel that these services will be needing more, especially since elderly concern and healthcare concerns have increased?
Yes, our population is increasing, and with better health facilities, our elderly people, the age. So the thing is, but still, India is in developing phase. Our healthcare system has improved, like it has better facilities than compared to many other countries. But the thing is, geriatric medicine is still upcoming field. So we are not yet prepared to completely tackle these issues at other like grassroots level or other third tier cities and all. These systems are not well developed. So if professional help is available at a home based level, then it will do help us in this system to tackle these issues.
True, because I feel that when we have elderly patient like parents at home, then it becomes a little bit of more concern. We need to think twice about going out or
Yes,
even
that
booking
does
for
do
a
happen.
yeah. Doctor, I've seen that so many of our Indian families, they tend to have caregivers. Having a caregiver is equally important to, hiring a professional nurse at home. So that maybe people are mistaken by this and people feel that, like, a caregiver being at home is same as, like, they will be able to take care more better for elderly patients. So what do you feel? Is it important to have a professional at home rather than having a caregiver, or what is your thought on that?
Loving care. They will provide some sort of help. They will provide. They will give medications and all, but they are not around.
Exactly.
So what happens is they can't tackle the emergencies then. If you have a trained nurse at home, then yes, they do know the emergencies. They can tackle them well. Also about the cares, like certain patients who are bedridden or those who are given RT fits, like Ryle tube fits.
True.
These patients can be tackled better with the professional help because they know how the positioning head source can be managed.
Yes.
These things can be tackled at a professional level rather than the caregiver level.
Yeah, because I've seen that many a times when we approach for these services, they say that nahi, hamare paas already caregiver hai, so having a
Yes.
professional nurse will be equally same as that.
No, if like this, if it is just like a normal patients who are okay, like they are mobilizing, they are moving around and all, then maybe you can afford the cost. Then maybe you can do, but then still, if there are some emergencies, they can be tackled better if you have a professional help rather than just a caregiver.
So I've seen as technology has developed, our healthcare facilities have taken this opportunity and developed so many apps where you can connect with the doctor online and help sessions or consultations. So what do you feel about these apps? Like you as a doctor, what do you feel that these apps can they help patients?
Help patients because what happens is they you can monitor the virus of the patient is at a remote location, some village in some Sattari taluka.
Correct.
If that frequent monitoring is there,
Yes.
that can be uploaded on these apps, and I can check the vitals from my office itself.
Correct.
So this then doses also can be adjusted without the patient having frequent hospital visits.
Correct.
So that does help. Also, I feel, but the thing is, they should also they shouldn't completely rely on these apps. Hospitals when there are emergencies, rather than just waiting. Okay, this vitals have been okay, so I won't do anything. I will not see.
Yeah.
Like monthly follow-ups or whatever are there, that should be done. But this apps will give me a better access on my patients who are located at a remote location.
Correct.
Because services have developed now.
Yes.
Yeah, some glitches and all wrong data can be there. Some uploading mistakes can be there.
True.
And also these apps also do help me in like knowing if the adherence to medications is there.
True.
So yes, it is better, but it shouldn't be completely we shouldn't completely rely on these apps itself.
Correct. I understand. Because now at the CarePL, we have developed where the patient who you are going to be consulting, we have the readings on the app. So it is available with the relative and also with the patient. So the relative can, what are the vitals every day. So with you giving consultation, the relative is also, they know what
Yes.
exactly is being done to their family member and what are the treatments given. So
And this is very good for especially those patients whose both children suppose are
Yes.
staying abroad.
true.
Then it's better if you have like vitals also and all,
Yeah.
you are assured with that.
Exactly.
Like professional help is also available and it's not just reporting.
Yes.
Like what happens on the phone call, I'm fine thing is not like
Exactly.
that is ruled down basically.
Because what happens once for you to, access these apps and also you always require help from someone. So if it is with your family member, then you can also help them and tell them it is time for your medication.
Let us alarms beforehand and give them like to take medications.
True. So that's great. So now that we have spoken about the pros and cons of these services being available at home, if you had one of the professional nursing care at home for your family member, what do you feel that these families fear the most? What are the 2-3 things that they fear about before opting for these services?
So it is mainly because the person is unknown.
Correct.
They don't know the person personally.
True.
If they had seen that person make down checks that the qualification is actual, genuine qualification,
True.
if the person had worked somewhere else and they know that family and they have said they have given good reviews about the person, then it will be better for them to hire. They should know the professional background. They should know if the services they have provided are good.
Yes.
Then if there are they face any issues, if these things are tackled, then it will be better for them to hire. Like they'll be more assured if the person, if they know okay, this person has been good. Like they had provided good care before, so I can hire this person. Like this one has said this person, particular nurse, this particular staff has given very good help to us.
Correct.
Then yes, I would hire that person.
Because ultimately we have health, so we would always want the best for them.
Yes.
And to get an unknown person is a
Yes,
bit
and
of.
it's not just the health part of it, but also about the security.
So, Doctor, I would love to thank you so much for giving us such great insights because our audience would love to know also from you, and they have already picked up why these services are so important for us. And you have come all the way here, given me your time. So, I would really, really, from my heart, I'm so grateful that you could share with us all that we have. We're not aware of these things, but it's been clear now.